Hey everybody, welcome back to the Blu Ray Hunter. I'm the Blu Ray Hunter, Jonathan Moody, and I've got a fun little show for you guys. I'm gonna be giving my collection, I do a collection video of my A24 films. So these are all my A24 films that I have that, yeah. Uh, Hold on one second. I'm gonna help my little buddy here get up on the bed. Oh, here you go, little buddy. All right. He loves watching me. He has no idea what I'm talking about, but he loves watching me. All right, so we're gonna start off, and I've got like 13 Blu-rays and two 4Ks. Now I'm not sure. I might be missing one or so because I'm not sure um if I have something, but I couldn't find it. So if it'll be in my next one probably if I do have it. It'll be in my next collection video for A24 because I do plan to buy all of them at some point. So, but we're gonna start with we're gonna do alphabetical right now. And this is a number, so I consider this to be first, is eighth grade. So I liked the movie. I think it's one of those movies that just makes you feel weird because you're an adult and you shouldn't be watching stuff about like real shit that kids, kind of go through and stuff, but it's really well done. It's just it makes me feel a little icky and stuff. And I think maybe that was the point. But there were some really good stuff in there, and you kind of really feel bad for the kid, you know, the eighth grader. Next is a movie I absolutely adore. I just adore this movie. I love it to death. By the way, there's going to be movies I haven't even seen yet. I just own and just haven't watched yet. But this I have watched, and I watched on I want to say HBO or one of those channels, Showtime, whatever it was, before I bought it. And then right after I watched it, I had to go and buy it. So I went on eBay and I bought it, and it is The Bling Ring. I love Sofia Coppola. Like I absolutely adore her, and this is a really fun movie. It's a true story, about these group of like fame obsessed teenagers who basically uh what is it stealing, they go robbing rich people like Paris Hilton and stuff, and Paris Hilton's in the movie or whatever, I believe, like, or at least she's mentioned in the movie or something, but I think she's actually in the movie too. And that was a big deal because like this actually really happened to her. It's a real true story of what happened to her and shit. And they just waited for her to be like out of town, and then they just broke in and stole a bunch of shit from her. And like they thought, because they were rich, like they thought they could do whatever they wanted and get away with it and stuff, I think, was the thing. And that was the funniest thing is like usually it's people who are a little poorer that would do that. And really no, these are just people who loved fame and everything, and they basically created this bling ring, and so they created this whole group of people who did this and whatnot and tried to get away with it, and they got busted, and a movie made about them. Next is a movie I haven't seen, so that's why I mentioned that earlier, and I want to. It's a horror film. I've been kind of meaning to see it. It's just hasn't. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I'll, by the time this comes out, maybe I've already seen it because I'm gonna watch it and do it for horror film lover reviews, I think. So this would be perfect for that. And that's Bodies, 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 starring Pete Davidson and a bunch of other people. Um, it is a movie that I saw the previews to and I was like, oh man, that looks like a lot of fun. So we'll see. I have no idea. This is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I love it. And it is A24, and it is The Disaster Artist, by James Franco, and starting like James Franco, Dave Franco, and Seth Rogen and a bunch of other people, and it is just so cute, and I love it. And I did a review of it with my former roommate Jackie for the Blu Ray Hunter, and we reviewed it, and was so she loved it. Like, so when I showed it to her, she was telling me she hated like everything that was coming out at that time. Like she just wasn't there's nothing that would whatever. And she watched The Disaster Artist and she just laughed so hard. I had never heard her laugh so hard. And so that was great. But like that movie still to this day, just I could just put that on. It's kind of like Ed Wood. It's up there with Ed Wood probably as like a movie I could put on and just feel better. So there you go. Another movie I've seen and I liked, but I didn't love. And I don't know how I feel about this director. What is his name? You'll know who it is now. It's Ari Aster with Hereditary. I saw Midsommar and I didn't like it. It just didn't do anything for me. This movie I liked a lot better. But still like didn't do that much for me. Like this isn't something that I like want to watch over and over and over and over again. Like it's something like I feel like I've seen it. I'm glad I own it. If I ever feel like watching it again, I will. But it no, it's not it's not my favorite. I haven't seen this. I've been wanting to. It's got Edgerton, Christopher Abbott, Carmen El Edgeglow, Kevin Harrison Jr., and Riley Keough. I can't say his name correctly. And it's executive produced by Joel Edgerton, and it's called It Comes at Night. Um, and I've sort of been interested in checking it out. I think it's a horror film, suspense thriller thing. I don't know. It looks interesting. I just haven't had a chance to watch it. So maybe these will be things I'll need to start watching because I want to watch all my films. Yeah. Another one I want to watch, but I was hoping to do for like Film Freaks or one of those is The Lighthouse. But I think I'm gonna watch it on my own. I don't know if I'll do a review or something of it, but it is really well done from what I've heard. And I really, really want to see it. So I will definitely check it out. I love black and white. I love um just the looks of these things and I don't know, it looks like it's got a mermaid in it. I don't know. It's really weird. There's a like a little tail sticking out. So I don't know. I haven't seen it. I do love lighthouse movies. The Fog and Pete's Dragon had like a lighthouse and stuff. I just love movies with lighthouses in them. I think they're pretty cool. So not that I'd want to work at a lighthouse or anything, but I appreciate movies that have them. So a whole movie called The Lighthouse probably would be up my alley. Uh, Next is a movie also I have not seen, but I've been wanting to check it out because the director of it is the same director of like same director that did what's that new one he did? Civil War, and that is Men. And I just haven't seen it yet, but it looks really kind of creepy and freaky, so definitely on my list of what movies to watch this year by the end of the year. I've got a bunch of movies that I need to watch. All right, and maybe I'll do them for horror film lover reviews. Like, might as well. The ones that I haven't seen for this yet. What are you doing, buddy? What you doing? Go lie down. Go lie down. It's okay. All right. So the last grouping of movies. This is a movie I've seen and I love. I absolutely love. I think it's amazing, and that is Spectacular Now. I really love it. Miles Teller and oh man, Sh Shailene Woodley. I just absolutely adore these two, and together they were fantastic. If you haven't seen it, it's basically about this kid who is sort of his life is sort of falling apart, like his last senior year and stuff, and he ends up meeting this girl who I guess she's known him for a while, and they might have known each other, but she's like the nice girl that he normally wouldn't go for. But he starts like hanging out with her, getting to know her, and realizing like she kind of pushes him to be a better person, and it's just like a freaking amazing movie. And especially if you're a person who actually suffered from like alcohol like abuse and whatnot, this is definitely a movie for you for that. So there you go. Do you want to go back up? Want to go up back up on the thing? Okay. Let's grab you up and put you back up. All right. So Spectacular Now. If you haven't seen it, that's it's a really great movie. I just absolutely love it. And I love that I own it, so I can watch it whenever I feel like watching it. Because it might not be on streaming at some point or whatever. If it's not already. All right. So next is alphabetically is a movie that yeah. A lot of people are hit or miss on this. We did this for What the F Fridays, and I get that. Um, because it isn't, I mean, I picked it. It's a What the F Friday, and it is Tusk. This movie is directed by Kevin Smith. If you haven't seen it, it's basically about a guy who is a podcaster who goes to Canada to like interview some guy who ended up killing himself. And so he is stuck in Canada for a few days and ends up staying with this guy who drugs him and turns him into a walrus. So yeah. And then Johnny Depp plays a detective for in Canada who's we did a point or something like that, Le Point or whatever. And he is this French Canadian inspector who is trying to yeah, figure it out. Are you sure you want to get back up? You just keep getting up and down, up and down. I don't know what you want. Are you sure? Okay. Oh, get up here. Rah. There you go. All right. So next is Under the Skin. I haven't seen this, but it stars Scarlett Johansson, so can't be that bad, right? I don't know. And it's A24 hasn't really made bad movies. You know, there's I think in the beginning they kind of distributed a couple bad movies, but like really they try to do pretty good, decent movies and stuff. And Under the Skin looks pretty good. So I'm not gonna say it looks like a bad movie. I just haven't seen it yet. Just once again, it's one of those ones that I just haven't watched it. All right, so next is another movie I haven't watched, but we're supposed to do it for Film Freaks. But the problem is Paul keeps forgetting because I had told him at one point I didn't want to do it because I heard it actually used real witchcraft in it or something, and it kind of freaked me out. Not people might be like, "Oh my God, you believe that witchcraft is real?" Yeah, I fucking believe that, you know, you do shit in this world, you can actually make, you know, supernatural shit happen. I truly believe that shit. I wouldn't mess with that stuff, but that's just me, personally. But it is the movie The Witch. So also by Robert Eggers. I've been wanting to check this out. I've got three Robert Eggers movies. Got those two, the Lighthouse, and the one he did that was like the Viking one. And I own that on 4K. The Northman. Oh my God, dog. Don't just jump down, jump up, jump down, jump up. I mean, he's doesn't know what he's doing. But anyway, The Witch. Really, I've heard really, really wonderful things. Paul loves this movie to death, and oh my God, he wants to come back up again. Do you want to come back up, or you want to go back up and then go back down? I don't care. That's up to you. You know, I'm just there to help you out. Okay. Right. Up, 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 and nowhere. All right, go lie down. Go lie down. All right. Another movie that I own, I need to get the sequel and then the trilogy of this, and that is X. I own X, but I don't own Pearl yet. Yet. I'm gonna buy Pearl. Trust me, it's gonna happen this year because then Maxine will come out and I want to have all three of them together. All right, so that's the last of my Blu-rays. These are my two 4Ks that I have from A24. So, first off is Alex Garland's movie Ex Machina, which I watched before, but I need to rewatch. So I don't think I watched all the way through or whatever, but I definitely need to check this out again. I was loving it. I thought it was really cool looking, and Alex Garland did a fantastic job, but just I need to rewatch it. And I need to watch this. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks pretty crazy and weird. And who directed it? David Lowery, and that is The Green Knight. So there you go. So no, don't get back down. Just go lie down. Just go lie down. He's so confused. You're confused, dog. What are you doing? Oh, he's getting down. Yep, he is now down. No, 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 no. All right. Well, I guess that's it. I mean, that is all my 15 collection of my 15 A24 movies. I some I need to see, some I just some I all of them I love, and everything. And I'm pretty sure the ones I haven't seen I'm gonna still love in some way or another. But I definitely recommend that. Also, I have Alex Garland's I think he did Annihilation, if I'm correct, so I have that as well. And I need Civil War. So I don't think Civil War is might be A24. So I need to get that. I need to get a bunch of A24 movies still. Like I have a whole list of ones. Yeah, I think I have Lady Bird. That was the one I was like wondering about, but I couldn't remember the title for some reason or another. I could remember who did it, but I couldn't remember the title. So I need to check that out. And I have it somewhere. I don't think I put in the right area where it's like right here in this pile of movies that I have to get to at some point. So I think I have 16. So count Lady Bird in there as my 16. So I have 16 of these A24 films. And I'm gonna continue to get them. I mean, I would love to get all of them, just like I'd love to get all of my Criterions and all of my Kino Lorbers and all my, what I mean? But I mean, it's whatever it is, like I don't think I'm ever going to sell these. I think they're just going to pile up and pile up and pile up until I buy a house with like a room where I can, you know, keep all my DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff and whatnot. My DVDs are at the studio, so eventually I'll have to find one that I can bring everything in and, keep it there. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think if you guys enjoyed this. And tell me how many A24 movies do you have? Like I know a lot of people have like a lot of A24 films. Just not I mean 16 is a good amount, so I would like to get 30. I would like to get 30 by the end of the year, but that's probably not gonna happen unless I get like yeah, even two a month might not be enough. It'd have to be like three a month. Jesus, I don't think that's gonna happen. So I'll be happy if I get let's say let me get up to 20, and then maybe I can get 30 by I can get 30 by next year, or whatever, 30 more. So I'd have like 50. That would be ideal to keep having that much and then, you know, get up to 100 and then, you know what I mean? Like I've gotten up to 100 and something criterion, so it'd be nice to keep going with these things and just to have as many as I possibly can of all my different, films and stuff. So I hope you enjoy this. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.